So with TikTok being banned, here are some things that I am doing because if you've been on my channel, you might know that TikTok is one of the biggest platforms that I use for marketing. I have found that it has kind of the best return on investment as far as time, putting the time in and actually seeing sales for my books. And it's also just one of the platforms that I actually enjoy using their filming and editing features. I think that the user interface has been really nice. Even if I want to post something on Instagram, I will film it as a TikTok, post it on TikTok, and save it without the watermark. So that is one of the things that I'm doing, is that throughout my time on TikTok, I've had this folder of saved videos that do well. Either they got good saves and engagement, I noticed that the sales have a huge uptick, or it's just doing well by some standard of metric that I am measuring and focused on for that time period. I have this folder of videos that have done well, so I'm going onto this website called Snaptic. It looks like this. I will also post the URL in the description in case you want to use it as well. They do have an app for mobile, but I found it doesn't work quite as well, or at least it's not as fast. So I use the website version, and I have been going through all of my videos that do well or have done well at some point, and I am saving them without the watermark to my computer. I've said in other marketing videos, but it is pretty important to be adaptable when you're marketing. So like I said, when things might disappear or you don't even know if your content's going to do better on a different platform, so try reposting those videos to other platforms. I have been posting them over to Instagram as well as onto YouTube Shorts. So sorry if you don't like my marketing videos or my shorts, but I post a lot about marketing my books as shorts and then actual author stuff as my long form content. So like this. Some other things that I'm doing is trying out different social media platforms. So I have a theory that TikTok goes away and the government and the people with the money are going to think that everyone's just going to go back to Facebook and Instagram because there's no other choices, or X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I hate calling it X. It sounds gross. But I think that that's kind of their plan, is that you kick people off the platform that they're on, and then they're going to go to these people who are actually contributing wild amounts of money to election campaigns and things like that. So I feel like that's the theory. So I'm trying out different social media platforms that are not Meta. So I am starting a Blue Sky, which is kind of Twitter Threads-esque. And then I also just started a Lemon8 account, which I have already noticed on Lemon8. It's kind of like if Instagram and Pinterest had a baby. That's how people explain it. It's very much a more visual app, but you can post videos. And the people that I have seen that have been on Lemon8 for seemingly a while, I'm not sure, they're upset that it's actually connecting with the TikTok algorithm. So when I go post on Lemon8, I can say yes, I want to post this on TikTok. So I'm not sure how the ownership of that works since they're connected. Another thing that I am doing is that I linked my Instagram to Pinterest so that every time I post on Instagram, it uploads it to Pinterest. Super handy. I actually really like that. So I'm really just trying to kind of spread my videos out as far and wide as possible without putting in too much extra effort or energy. I've also been trying to take note on what does well on different platforms. So I have done this where I've posted the same video across multiple platforms and kind of analyzed the results. And if you want to see that video, I'll post it up in the cards and in the description, because I did that for Q1 this year. And then I kind of fell off the train of doing the reporting of it because I kind of keep up with analytics more day to day, but then it started getting really in depth. If I wanted to do a longer form video on it, they were getting really long, and that first video honestly didn't do super well, and nobody seemed super interested in it. So if that's something that you would want to see, how videos perform across different channels and what I do to optimize them, let me know, because I will make more if there's interest. I just don't want to make it and have it just go nowhere and put in all that work when I could be making more advice or how-to videos that people actually need and want. So yeah, TikTok going away, it makes me very sad because I have had some success on there. It's one of the first social media marketing channels that really worked for me, and I feel like I jived with, and I got really into the video making. So I think that is a good skill that will carry over to other platforms. But then the other side of it is that I have also found just a community of readers and fellow writers, which I really love. I have been going through and trying to follow people on other social media platforms, and I did that as well when there was this threat of the ban the first time that got like abstained, that didn't go through right away, and then now we're back at it again. So I have followed quite a few people on other platforms, but it feels a lot more like disjointed. But yeah, it just doesn't quite feel the same community wise on Reels, and also their interface. I'm not a huge fan. So I'm hoping that one of these other platforms feels good and is exciting to post on, like something that I want to do. Otherwise, I will be continuing for sure to make YouTube videos, share my author journey, share tips and advice. We're sharing the highs and the lows. I think that's a big thing. And this is just a cozy Saturday. I am just chilling. Nova, stop licking yourself. I did not mean to make my dog flash you. So it's just cozy Saturday. I figured I would just kind of vlog about my feelings and what I'm doing to kind of prep for the TikTok ban. Last thing that I will mention, like I said, being adaptable is key, and having a presence on different platforms is key. But the main thing that I wish I had done so much sooner to keep a platform of readers is to push my newsletter. I have a newsletter and I pushed it some in the very beginning. And then I didn't really see like a ton of value in it. Like I didn't see the numbers going up. I didn't see, but it's super important to have kind of a captive audience. So like if all social media just went away for some reason, I at least have a couple hundred newsletter subscribers that would get updates. I literally only send out email newsletters when I have a book release or I'm doing like a giveaway or something, like something big. I don't send them weekly, even monthly. Maybe quarterly, I don't know. It's not a huge priority for me to be like spamming people with emails because I have so many unread emails. So that's how I am with email marketing. But it's so important to at least get people to give you their email address if they want to stay updated on future book releases and things like that. So if you can, start an email newsletter, set up some kind of welcome automation so that when they put in their name in their email, it's like, hey, thank you for subscribing, welcome to the fam. I don't know, whatever you want it to say. But I think that's really important, and I think it's something that we as authors don't really talk about enough when it comes to marketing and social media, because it's not really social media, it's kind of your own thing, which is the whole point. Because if TikTok's going away, I can send out an email to these few hundred people, 200 people, whatever it is, and say, hey, TikTok's gone, but you can find me here, 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 and here. I'm on everything at It's Lindsay with 3 E's, because every autocorrect changes it to A. So that's why that's my username, fun fact. But yeah, that is just my quick little take on what I am doing to prep. How do you guys feel about TikTok going away? I know some people love TikTok, some people hate TikTok, some people are just frustrated with like the low views, which I've talked about a little bit on my channel here. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you've heard of any way that we can like petition for it to not go away, because that would be ideal. But yeah, okay. Thanks for hanging out with me on the couch for a little bit and listening to my rambling about marketing and TikTok. So I will see you in the next video, and it will be probably a lot more professional.